Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Tuesday, May 4th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, in a follow-up to the story we had for you yesterday regarding what's being called the spring fire down near the south side of Mount Ord, well, crews secured control lines around the perimeter of that fire yesterday. They reported that main fire activity remained just isolated stump holes burning on the interior of that fire. Now, some resources were being released at the end of the shift yesterday to make themselves available in case of any new fire starts, and command on that fire was anticipated to transition to a Type 4 incident command as of today. Now, using precise mapping tools, firefighters determined that 67 acres were burned as a result of the spring fire. Earlier reports had indicated it was around 100 acres, but they say due to the fire's remote location, it was difficult to estimate the size accurately at that time. Well, and in news from the forest up on top of the rim, the folks with the Coconino National Forest, their firefighters, they're going to be continuing ongoing work on seasonal prescribed burns through this week. Now, aside from a few other prescribed burn projects up near Flagstaff, another near Upper Beaver Creek here on the Mogollon Rim Ranger District is something that may be noticeable from Payson. This is about 7 miles south of Mormon Lake, and it could produce enough smoke, again, to be visible from our area here. Now, the burn project is going on today and throughout this week. Now, this burn is part of what they call a grassland restoration project that they say will improve forage for cattle and wildlife. Now, they were planning to burn around 920 acres yesterday and another 1,080 additional acres throughout this week. Forest personnel report that smoke will be very noticeable since the area has not had any fire on the landscape in quite some time. Now, smoke is forecast to flow to the southeast, so smoke impact can be expected near Lake Mary Road and the Stoneman Lake Road. Well, and speaking of the forests around us, you know, warmer temperatures are here, and so is algae in Arizona lakes. Well, this past weekend, a Bartlett Lake boater reported a large algae bloom on that lake. And the reason we're bringing it up is officials say swimming in algae blooms can actually make you sick. The Arizona Department of Environmental Quality and the Tonto National Forest want visitors to be aware and stay away from algae and scum. Experts remind you, when in doubt, stay out. Well, and in another little-known fact from the forests around us while we're at it, the Tonto National Forest, you may not realize this, but they play an active role in recovering the Chiricahua leopard frog, a species listed as threatened under the U.S. Endangered Species Act. Now, biologists on the Tonto National Forest have the fun job of surveying known frog populations looking for egg masses during their breeding season. And you thought your job was tedious at times. There's a weird one. And finally, there's a free online forum this evening that if you have or are caring for children, you might just want to check it out. You know, with all the recent school closures and distance learning, cancellation of athletics, arts, and culture, well, many are wondering how you can help your kids cope with stress and even depression. Well, teachers, parents, and guardians are welcome to join a free online forum this evening starting at 6 p.m. It'll be on Zoom online. It's hosted by La Frontera, Arizona Impact Suicide Prevention Center. The online forum will explore ways to support teens who are grappling with mental health challenges, how to talk to them about alcohol, drugs, and peer pressure. And the best part is the forum is absolutely free. Organizers hope that teachers, parents, and guardians from throughout Gila County will take time to attend this online this evening from the convenience of your own home. And they say learn together and then share. Now, if you have any questions or to have the Zoom website address conveniently sent to you, just send an email to Stephanie Carey at lafronteraimpact.org. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, dry, warm weather is expected today through the end of the week. Both Wednesday and Thursday are going to be very warm for this time of year, but it looks like a change might just be headed our way coming up this weekend. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hello, this is Brian Bowman. We have Payson Tire Pros and Automotive, and one of the best things about having a business in town is the local community. We found Terlucas and Brandt to do our taxes. Amy's been a critical component for our business to be successful. We are very thankful for them and their professionalism. So if you're looking to have somebody do your taxes and you want to find somebody good that's willing to work with you, Amy is awesome. Terlucas and Brandt is who we suggest.
In your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, rising pressure today will begin a warming trend for Arizona. The warming trend will continue through Thursday as an upper-level ridge develops and strengthens over the next few days. Now, along with warm temperatures, mostly clear skies and dry conditions will persist. Temperatures will be 5 to 15 degrees above seasonal normals this week, with especially warm days both Wednesday and Thursday. Now on Thursday, temperatures are currently forecast to reach into the low 90s for many valley locations, with higher terrain ranging from the upper 70s to low 80s. Friday through Monday, high pressure is going to be moving east of Arizona by Friday, with a trough developing over the west coast. Now the trough is forecast to move through the western states over the weekend, and that's going to be leading to increased wind speeds across northern Arizona. The trough itself is expected to remain too far north of us for any moisture to actually make its way here into Arizona. However, daytime temperatures will see a decreasing trend this weekend. Now, the increased wind speeds may lead to areas of critical fire weather conditions once again, so that's a little scary, but there's still some uncertainty in the strength and the track of the trough and resulting wind forecast. Right now, the windiest day, in the forecast models anyway, looks to be Sunday, but you're going to need to stay tuned for further details as that trough gets a little closer to us here in Arizona. Well, meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they should look something like this. Here in Payson today, under beautiful sunny skies, we're forecast for a high of 79 degrees, with a low tonight dropping down to right about the same as this morning, right near 49 degrees. Up on top of the rim at Forest Lakes, 68 should be their high today, with tonight's low up there dropping down to actually right around 42 degrees, so a little chilly up there tonight. Our neighbors up in the communities of Pine and Strawberry, you should see a high of 72 today and 43 for a low up there tonight. Over in Young, the National Weather Service says that you're going to be warming up today to around 78 degrees and then cool off to about 45 there for a low tonight. Now, down the mountain, down in Tonto Basin into the deserts, well, they should have a pretty toasty high today, warming up to 90 degrees, with their low tonight only dropping down to near 60. And if you keep on headed south all the way to the Valley of the Sun, Sky Harbor International Airport today, well, it's going to be hot down there. They're forecast to have a high today warming up to 95 degrees, and their low there tonight is only going to cool off down to about 68 degrees, so a very mild overnight low there tonight. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Tuesday.